Welcome back to the Whiskey Couch in Pretoria, South Africa. I am Gustav, and yes, this is the place where whiskey and food come together. And yes, you are watching a summary video. It is summary time. This is the video where I do a very brief summary on the 4 whiskies that I reviewed in the past few days, which was of course the limited edition 15-year-old Benriach range, finished in wine barrel, wine cask wood. So we've got the dark rum wood finish, the Madeira wood finish, the Pedro Ximinez Sherry wood finish, and the Tawny Port wood finish. And this is my favorite one out of the 4, and I've got a suspicion that the color is giving everything away. So I'm going to take a quick sip, and then I'm going to do a summary on these 4 wonderful whiskies from the Benriach distillery. Sláinte. Definitely the best out of these 4. The first one that I reviewed, the Madeira wood finish, which was this one right here. Madeira wood finish, 15-year, matured in bourbon casks and then finished in Madeira. Madeira fortified wine casks from the Portuguese island of Madeira. All of these bottled at 46% ABV. My summary for the Madeira: thick mouth coating, dried fruit and fudge with a spicy warmth, and I paired the Madeira wood finish with vanilla fudge, and that was an excellent pairing. The second one that I reviewed was the Tawny Port wood finish, 15-year-old, matured in ex-bourbon casks and then finished in Tawny Port Hogsheads, sourced from the Douro region in North Portugal. My summary for that one: the port wood finish, rich but thin, dried fruit and a light and spicy port reduction sort of feeling that one gets when you experience that whiskey. I paired that with a date crunchy. You can also use a date ball, or in fact a pecanut pie will work very well with that whiskey as well. Number 3 that I did was the Pedro Ximinez Sherry wood finish. So matured in ex-bourbon casks and then finished in sherry wood hogs, sherry butts from the bodegas of Jerez de la Frontera in Andalucia in the south of Spain. My summary for that: syrupy, mouth coating, thick, with a long finish, Christmas pudding, dark chocolate, and I paired that with fruit cake, and one can in fact add to the fruit cake whipped cream or caramel sauce for this particular whiskey. And then number 4 was the dark rum wood finish, which was this one, and I was so surprised by the color because it says dark rum, yet this is a very light color. Finished in rum barrels sourced from the Caribbean island of Jamaica. My summary for this one: light, very light, sweet, tropical and spicy, and I paired it with my favorite ice cream, rum and raisins creamy ice cream. And that is the summary for the 4 Benriach 15-year-old single malt whiskies. My favorite, my number 1, personally, out of these 4, this one right here is the Benriach 15-year-old Pedro Ximinez Sherry wood finish. It is just a fantastic whiskey. It's thick, it is viscous, it's got an extremely long finish, and just the pairing with that fruitcake was absolutely exquisite. So that was my favorite, and I must say I really enjoy this series. I'm always excited to experience the difference of different wood finishes, and then to find some food snack that would pair well with that. So what an experience. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in the next mini series that I'm going to do. And I've got something very exciting in line. So until then, sláinte.